10th of May 2017, and at the Chairman television station, Wazobia TV channel 98 on top of Go TV cable, Star Times channel 195, My TV channel 17, UHI 57 based on WazobiaMax things, and DSTV channel 259. We also do on top of internet, www.wazobiatv.tv/live. We don't come again with that Ogbonge politics discussion show. Remember, say we tell you every weekday from 10 to 11 at Christmas. Sake of say, all the action to the way they come and smoke inside Nigeria political boxing ring. We will gather them, drop them down, give you license to chook this side and talk them the way TV for body. We dey also talk and say, as the hot now the only democracy when you're of television, based on say, you go call, you go talk your mind as it take be you, and the full Nigeria go hear them based on this country belong to all of us. My name now is chukwudi, and as usual, I'm in the inside studio. Finally, my brother when Sabi Wallace concerning politics matter don't return based on As It Hot.
A beautiful Wednesday morning to our wonderful viewers today watch us right now. Don't carry that same program. Come on our program, Ask It Hot. That program with at least break down, dissect, at least ensure say at least we'll give now up-to-date information about political activities, how our government they run our country, and a lot of other things where they are attached to it. At least something our time. So that now also be up-to-date with the issues that they happen. May also be in mind say on top of these same matters, we don't open our phone line so that at least the communication no go just be about us we're talking. It go also be about you now. Me now they call, contribute in our own quarter so that government where they rule us, government where they hear us, go feel know the right direction where they will take based on what we self don't talk as Nigerians will be. At least for that reason we get 3 solid telephone line for now and 1 toll free line. Me now just they call, talk, but when that time to pay reach, it is our responsibility. My name never change. My name remains Nkubi, and this is As It Hot.
We not go waste time. We go straight into the one we don't carry come. The one we carry come now 3 in 1 today. We not say sometimes we go do 1, we go do 2, we go do 3. Other times we even they do 5. Based on the way we say the thing they take a common smoke inside Nigeria political boxing. Today on now 3 important issues that we carry come. The first one got to do with controversy. Somehow when we come up for the upper chamber, that is the House of Senate, yesterday when they resumed plenary. It got to do with the content of President Muhammadu Buhari letter. Senator Mao Ohuabunwabi raised 1 point of order, but they don't settle the matter. We go discuss them because some people don't put 2 and 2 together. Talk say some mischief makers, it be like say then they at work. The second one got to do with another important issue where we say for 14 days Nigerians been the wait. 14 don't pass, 15 don't pass, 16 don't pass, 17 don't pass, and Nigerians they wait, they anticipate whether we go see the result. Now, why would they ask whether this one get to do with awaiting results inside Obodo, Nigeria? And the final one get to do with the 2017 budget. If you do plus or minus, we don't enter the second week of the 5th month of the year 2017. And the budget still they undergo some kind of patching before the thing go pass, go enter, waiting Nigerians go use enjoy. We go discuss all these issues when we go this break, come back based on As It. No go anywhere. No go anywhere. Welcome back to As It Hot. Before we go that break, we'll be giving the 3 in 1 when we carry come. The first one get to do with one particular matter when we say it caused controversy for the House of Senate yesterday. I been not talk about say Senator Mao Ohuabunwabi stand up, come talk say for the content of the letter when Oga President send go give the House of Senate when he transfer executive powers to the Vice President. Say for inside that letter, he may talk and say the period when he be saying no go dey inside the country, say Professor Yemi Osinbajo go coordinate the activities of government. He can come and talk say he not supposed they ambiguous. That is to say the kind word when you suppose they very very plain and simple, make everybody understand. But the Senate Majority Leader Ahmed Lawan constant of talk say this matter no be what they supposed they talk about at all because Oga President don't do wetin the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria section 145 don't talk say make them do if he no go dey inside the country, and wetin he do, he don't hand over duly to the Vice President. But some people still they argue say for this country where we say some people they quickly rush go court. Somebody if you look the content of that letter, talk say he talk say making the coordinate, he no mean say making the act. And some people don't argue the fact say certain people for government already talk and say President Muhammadu Buhari is just 1 phone call away from Vice President or Acting President Yemi Osinbajo. That's what I mean say anything when he go do, Oga President they know based on say 2 of them they talk to themselves. But we want make them clear, say the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, section 145, subsection 1, they're very, very explicit in the explanation. He talk and say if Oga President no dey, he he go write letter give the House of Senate, and he go tell the House of Senate say, I don't transfer power give my vice president, and he go dey act as person when me say he don't wear my shoe, and he go discharge him responsibility to the best of his ability. But arguments still dey. Wetin we go do based on say na as e dey hot, you go talk your mind as e dey concern this matter. And the second one get to do with another issue wey me say Nigerians dem dey wait. Everybody go remember say Senator Shehu Sani bin come out come talk say if e get to do with some people na insecticide, if e get to do with other people na deodorant. But President Muhammadu Buhari bin talk say okay o, this suspended SGF and the DG of NIA wey be say dem don tell dem say make dem go house go sit down pending the time when we say dem do the investigation finish, and dem go submit the report in 14 days. That 14 days bin expire last week Thursday, but we can't get gist that time. Say okay o, by Monday dem go submit the report. As God will have it, on Sunday President Muhammadu Buhari bin travel comot. E no dey clear say the meeting when he get with the vice president at the time when be acting president now say dem discuss about this particular one, but dem talk say dem no fit rule am out. People come dey ask say now when we say the acting president now him be the person when sit down when he be VP as head of that investigative panel, and now he go come be judge of that particular matter also. And the final one get to do with the 2017 budget. We see the wait. They been promised us last week say they go pass am by Thursday reach, they say Tuesday don't reach now, today now Wednesday. Nigerians are anticipating based on as it dey hot.
Yes, we don't hear all the three major stories where we don't sunshine now. And then very soon we also open our phone line so that now we also feel call. Contribute in our own quarter at least, add up to it we don't talk, and then make us will take collectively do it in they move this country forward. And going by with some of the things which you could talk, they all get to do with the responsibility of the acting president, that is Oga Yemi Osinbajo. Chukwudi, if you also you can also bear in mind say when our Oga this say when Oga Osinbajo be take the responsibility the last time where Oga president travel go London, will be here some kind information, some kind gist where they go around that I say in involvement as the acting, that responsibility he actively carry them out, and because of that, so you know, give a room for a lot of things when they play out under Oga president to play out. And apart from that, you get other people who say from going by way to also read, you get a lot of people who say during if Oga president come, then they normally come distract Oga president, come your stand, come carry visit, come. Oga president will focus on responsibility. But say the acting president right now, no be that kind of person where they give room for such visit. Say make everybody do it, make everybody mind your own business. If they your state, mind your state, carry out your responsibility for your state. No call they carry your own, call they take the stop the federal level of this thing. You have your state, you are the chief executive officer of your officer of your state. You are the minister. You don't give everything the way they need to give you to handle your ministry. Wait till again you can't disturb Oga president for. These are issues where we say he actually raised matters during that period. And going by what we don't hear, say, well, the senator will raise this particular matter, that senator Wabunwa will raise this particular matter. Probably see if the last letter we then send Chukwudi, you don't see anything like coordinating. And he can't see him for this one. Chukwudi calls for questioning. Make we tell ourselves some beautiful truth. It calls for some kind of questioning, and that is why such issues will be raised. To say, wait, we don't see this thing. And if you look the definition of coordination, it means like say, okay, men that they do as time back, I will supervise. You understand? Just the monitor, which is different from the normal full-fledged responsibility of an acting president. Say, if they do, you don't get it wrong. I want it this way. You understand? So it is well spelled out. Make we actually know the responsibility, because if constitution don't back them up, say Oga president they come out to okay carry responsibility, give the second will be vice president, make the actor in his capacity as the president. Then we go expect a full-fledged responsibility of the president being carried out by the acting president. Now it need be so some kind. If you look at somehow. Well, we could not too dwell on that much. And going by the second one, we also got to get to do with the SGF and the NIA boss. Well, it is very obvious. 14 days don't pass, just as Chukwudi talk, and 14 days pass on Thursday. But then it is also very good because the person they carry the responsibility give. Now the vice president, which of course is the acting president right now. Okay, we at least expect a very speedy response to this particular thing. Make we know the kind waiting be the result of the investigation and the whole thing where the panel do it look into, because at least the Oga president give us the responsibility, and it is due of the nation to also know say okay. We know with their way of this responsibility, Oga president carry give the acting president. Okay, 14 days ultimatum. You know what ultimatum mean? You no go past 14 days. You no go past that 14 days. Okay, right now, at least it don't pass. Make we still say, make we consider them, give them small this thing. going by the 14 days don't extend into how many days now? You don't add like 4 more or 5 more days, right? I mean, wait now they even talk like extra 6 more days. We expect at least right now we could see something we will call results. Okay, see the results, see the outcome of the something. This person they guilty, you know they guilty. See it now result don't talk. These are things we're supposed to see.
Or may even talk say we don't get the result. Oh.
Exactly.
We don't want to make them public. Oh.
Thank you.
We dey work on that. Make people know.
Make our case not go be a case of say okay then set up committee. The same way we don't see committee over time. They will set up committee. Committee go there for back. Conduct it. They will conduct. We not go see results. Make we not see this one that way.
Very true.
You know pass like that.
Very
and
true.
then budget. Anyway budget we are still waiting. Just as Chukwudi talk, we are still waiting. Let us keep waiting. But make also bear in mind, say budget, they actually define a lot of things. Then they define the economy. If at this point in time, in May, we never see the 2017 budget being passed, senators, waiting again.
But who we go blame now? Which one? Why they shout senator? Who we go blame?
Well, I mean, now pari passu kind of responsibility.
No, there's
Join
nothing.
hand.
There's nothing pari passu here.
Why you go say who we go blame?
That question I ask you, say who we go blame?
No, that's your question. They suspicious.
It can be suspicious.
It is suspicious.
It can be suspicious.
I go say who go blame.
Thank you very much.
No,
Make I explain.
Justin, please, in the last 2 weeks, I rest. I get myself. See, don't just start by blaming anybody or blaming.
No, we must culpability.
Don't just
culpability must be placed where culpability
don't look
is.
at me and start blaming because it's just like say it's the problem now for my eyes they see all the guilt.
How are they problem give you if not be say your conscience they prick you? Why you go dey shake? Why you go dey fear?
All the elements of badness, all the elements of guilt, all the elements of corruption.
If
for my own
the financial year
inspire corruption.
If the financial year na January to December, we agree.
Now wait
and they talk say okay executive na dey prepare budget. Executive submit budget. Legislature go appropriate based on the way when we say the law don take separate am. If you suppose submit budget by September, you can't submit am by December. Is that not a panacea for anarchy and confusion?
Who you come dey refer to?
No be the people wey submit budget for December. No be them first cause the confusion. No be September they suppose submit budget.
So why
you don't want me to blame people?
Why shout at me as if na me dey?
Why you don't want me to blame people? If we dey blame you come here you say senators. If we dey blame the senators, let's blame those that brought the budget late.
I don't hear you.
Thank you.
So you don't do make you stop and there.
So why your conscience
stop and there?
Your conscience gonna do you like this? You can't fear. You don't begin to defend.
I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
And you don't need to trust me.
No, of course I don't ever trust you.
I'm speaking for Nigerians.
You say why they talk? Why they talk right now?
I must continue to attack you. Bring budget by September. Bring budget by December.
Attack me. You see that's why they talk. Attack me. I think now the government. I think now enter their head. Don't say. We know the people.
We know who you are. We know the people you are defending. They know who I am. They know the people I'm speaking for.
As I come out here talk, say look, it is appropriate. We see at least budgeting take place from the beginning of the year.
As you dey blame Senate when I won't blame on other people, why you start to dey complain? Shebi you come out here to say senators, hey, we still dey wait. Because you say who is to be blamed? You come begin dey dribble.
Your talk no get direction.
How the talk no get direction?
Look at
submit budget.
Delay the budget.
Submit your budget by
September,
so that by January they go don complete work. You submit the budget by second week of December. Now you come the form sent September, full month October, 13 days, full month November, 30 days. I no dey even dey count the one extra when dey on top. 60 days. What do they do? Why you don't submit budget that time? You can't submit budget for December, second week of December. Now everybody they complain.
Why me? Why?
No, I'm just saying so that you go and tell your people when you go for your meeting.
Are you telling?
You know them.
Which your people are you telling?
When you go for that meeting, that you go
talk.
The meeting in the middle of the night.
They pass the budget.
Why you can't blame one people? Can't they leave the other people out? Let's blame everybody together. The executive, now them they prepare budgets. True or false? True. Why did they bring the budget late? Now, these people when the legislature go talk say, after all, the budget came late. Why is there after all in this particular argument? If it is the interest of the Nigerian people, you come and talk say, budget they define things.
I don't hear you.
Budget they define things. Because the kind budget come late.
Okay, will they blame everybody? Will they blame the executive and the legislators? They will say, we're not ensure say at least we'll see the speedy move of this particular budget. So that Nigerians go know their stand on issues about the economy.
That's what I'm talking about.
If in May, we don't enter halfway into the year. Now waiting. Let us respect ourselves and do what is right.
Is that not what? No, if to say you don't talk this thing from the
I said talk before we're different from this time. We
get issue. You come and talk senators. Even the Senate where you they blame self. Which people they do? Which people they control that Senate? No, are we not supposed to be saying smooth operation? I don't say smooth. I say smooth operation. Are we not supposed to be seeing what we call some sort of legislative tiki-taka that these things go, they go, like saying a pass between Messi, Suarez, and Neymar? But now, we dey see delay. Senator Danjuma Goje, chairman of appropriation committee, talk say police come in house, they carry this thing. Last week they said they go do am, e don pass. Tuesday, e don pass. Today is Wednesday. We are counting down. We are waiting. And you don't want us to blame anybody. Even the people when you dey blame, say who be the people wey dey control am? 2015 budget, they say okay, it's not our budget. Pass. 2016 budget of change, we see change. 2017 budget, you use your mouth talk and say we don dey go half of the year. You know the song wey dem suppose even sing to this budget. Ọdún lọ sópin o, ọdún lọ sópin o, bàbá mímọ́. You know that thing wey dey mean?
See,
the year don dey go.
This the way they open your eyes here. You and
Oga Polycarp, they call us all the way from
Liverpool.
Oga Polycarp, good morning and welcome to Acid Hot.
Good morning, chukwudi and nkubi.
Good morning, Oga Polycarp.
Please, let me take and judge.
Yes, we try.
But the thing is disappointing that we'll not finish the first quarter of the year and then see what kind of budget. This budget is supposed to be 5 last year, or earlier, it was already decided by now it will be a working document. This is how this should sit up for. They are not taking us to the so-called promised land, they promised us. And the other issue about transferring of power to Vice President, that word used is very, very, I don't want to credit. And I know so many additional. It's not the time where you're there for a punch. You can take that word and dissect it and spread it and analyze it and there's everything you can do about it. But it was here, watching when the right hand kind of thing. So I was saying that the have given to the Vice President to act on behalf of the President until he comes back. So you should not give way there and they say things that we don't know that what he's doing there.
So Oga Polycarp, you think say that coordinating when they put inside the letter, if it still cause some kind small maybe confusion?
It's confused already. They should say that the post of president has been given to him to act. Any time he comes back. That word of this thing is irrelevant as far as Nigeria is concerned now. You know, the vice president, the professor, he can give his own interpretation of the meaning of that word, which we are talking about now. They should use appropriate words at an appropriate time.
But then, Oga Polycarp, and that's why we say, and what if maybe, if no can say one actually dwell more on the name, more can they see the action from the acting president? Say the name hold any water in this case? Oga Polycarp, okay, thank you very much. If you say we get under caller with their line. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome to Acid Hot.
Yeah. Yeah, how is it going?
Fine, I beg your television there, bring the volume down, I beg.
All right. I'm very what you are talking about the budget and whatsoever.
Okay.
I don't think this government still have something to offer because they are lying and they have discouraged the masses. They have totally discouraged everyone. We don't even have hope in this government again.
Oga Suleiman.
Chukwudi. God bless you for supporting the masses.
Oga Suleiman.
Yes, I'm
allow and pray for me now. Somebody they pray for me, you they call Oga Suleiman. Why you they interrupt the prayer?
Why you go to make I not ask her?
He said, God bless you for supporting the matter. I never say amen. You begin to call Oga Suleiman.
You continue supporting the matter.
Thank you very much, Oga Suleiman. God bless you. Ask your question now. You know, allow prayer land. You begin to call Oga Suleiman. Are you an enemy of this thing?
Oga Suleiman. You see what it costs now?
He still there the telephone line.
Oh, you see what it costs now?
Person they pray for me, you they
I want to ask question. You deliberately hijack.
Why you not allow me say amen when
we
you
have
pray
another
for me?
caller. You. Good morning. Oga Daniel.
Yeah.
Oga Daniel, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, will they talk? Will they hear you? Talk to us.
Yeah. They talk about this issue, this coordination issue.
Okay.
In short, so many things, they make people, they get unexpected assumption on things. Why not go straight to the point to say acting position?
But Oga President also, at least we see and say, now the letter way in submit to the National Assembly, to the Senate, now they cause this kind tiki-taka kind of thing. But it is officially presented to us. Say Oga President hand over to the Vice. as acting president.
Okay.
Yes.
How you call him now? Vice. I be not so. Vice president. And he need to act under his position while he's away. Why should they not say that he's a coordinator of that?
Okay, now questions we will say they ask and them.
So the thing shows say something fishing is there. We need to do things in the right way. We don't need to use drama to do. Now we did this country where we did so. Tomorrow now they will come say court say he's not the vice president, he's not the acting president, but rather he's a coordinator.
But Oga Daniel, you think say that coordinator when they there as against section 145 of the constitution, you don't think say the constitution get power past the coordinator?
In short, constitution not need to they need to do these things in the right way.
Oga Daniel, thank you very much for this important contribution. Don't talk am clearly say make we just make the thing easy for ourselves rather than they make am ambiguous as they take talk am based on the senator. Oga Uche from Lagos, good morning and welcome to As It Dey Hot.
Oga Uche, good morning.
Oga Uche, you there? I beg if you want call us, reduce the volume of your television. Once you connect, go straight and hit your point. We dey discuss 3 important issues where they come out smoke inside Nigeria political boxing. First one, the small argument wey come up on the floor of the House of Senate yesterday. And some Nigerians don't argue that argue based on the way things
Oguche, sorry. Oguche, is they there? Hello? Okay,
the small argument wey come up on the floor of the House of Senate yesterday say this coordinating activities of government where you put there, e be like saying na somebody throw that one inside to enter problem. They been compare the first one when Oga Presido right.
Yes,
the first time when he go the 10-day leave. And also this one now. That first one, he be talk and say, as I know they, he go they act. But this time around, they come talk say, as I know they, he go they coordinate activities of government. But other people don't come and come talk say, the constitution is clear in its explanation. Say, don't talk and say, section 145, subsection 1. If Oga Presido no dey, so long as he don't transmit letter to the House of Senate transferring executive powers to the Vice Presido, he go dey act as Presido. Second one get to do with probe when Mr. Oga Presido been order some days ago. If we do plus or minus now, it don't reach like 20 days. He may talk and say, after 14 days, make them submit. Now people don't know whether they don't submit them, whether it is public or whether they hide them. Abu, they call us from Lagos. Good morning and welcome to As It Dey Hot.
Hello, good morning, Oga Chukwudi.
Good morning, Abu.
How are you people?
We dey
fine.
Oga Chukwudi, if you remember this country, even past governor like former Cross River State governor, he go for medical checkup for 6 months and he never put in deputy governor, he didn't give him power. The same happened for Taraba, where that man, he carry plane go crash. You remember that time? Now we don't get even president. We then transfer power to in vice president. So we then move forward. But for Senate, they never did their job. See, then give them bill for that our budget for how many? Almost 6 months. I did more than that. I don't know. I don't remember. But they never did pass the budget.
Make I ask you this important question. Now the executive they carry budget come. Senate they come look into the budget. Now the executive carry the budget come for December instead of September. You not think say Senate we argue say because una no bring them early. Now it make us they waste time.
So 5-6 months where they bring our last 5 months because they never pass and they never read this page that what happened.
Okay, but an important question you don't ask. So your owner say even if the thing come that December, based on saying now May we dey, if they're really serious, they chook eye, they go don't see the result.
Thank you very much,
Oga discussion. Talk your mind as it take concern the 3 topics we will carry come. Oga Olu all the way from Ondo State. Good morning and welcome to As It Dey Hot.
Good morning.
Good morning, Oga Olu.
How are you?
We dey fine.
I see what is happening. This controversy about this acting president. Let this man act. Let Nigeria forget about this Labalu. Let this man act and do his work. For the budget, how many months, even if they submit the budget on December, how many months if the Senate are very serious to do this work for Nigeria? Let us think and move this country forward. It's very, very unfortunate. Let us cooperate and let this country move forward.
Yes, so
Let us pray for the president and the anti-president, and because we cannot let them forget about this, maybe
coordinating.
What is this? Let the man perform. Thank you very much.
thank you very much, Oga Olu. Now the performance now be the key thing, and what you go bring about this performance now when cooperation day, as you don't talk, say if we cooperate, do things the right way, at least we will see result. Forget the name, put aside the name, but the major thing is say share those responsibilities they carry give and say making they do. Whether you go in the carry them and execute them well. Now be the key thing where they look. We get Oga Samali. Oga Samali they call us. Good morning, Oga Samali.
How are you? Quite a long time.
I don't come back strongly.
For vacation?
Well, I go on one mission like that.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm shocked when I read in the paper this morning. See the letter where Mr. Presido dispatched to the National Assembly. Described his second in command to be a coordinator of state affairs while he's away. The first time he go, we are told he was made the active president. Why coordinator now? You know, this man won't cause wahala for this country.
Oga Samali,
yes?
You not think, say, even though input coordinator, input investigator, input proprietor, so long as say na section 145, subsection 1, everything is supposed to be clear.
Mr. Chukwudi.
I hear you, sir.
I disagree with you. I disagree with not be the way where you take look at now, others go look at more. Even now, coordinator, it's like a landlord and caretaker. What is the difference? I get the house, caretaker has to go there collect money on behalf of landlord. I mean, it's wrong. To me, it's wrong. Now, I don't talk and see. This government don't get anything to offer Nigeria.
Oga Samali, thank you very much for this important contribution. You know, say when they talk and say, everybody go talk their mind. Based on saying that democracy will they practice for inside the Nigeria, and we get freedom of speech, freedom of expression, so long as you don't talk the one when we say it not be true, or the one who can cause confusion inside the Nigeria, you don't talk your mind. People will go call themselves, go talk their mind as they concern any of these issues when we say we don't carry come. But make we can emphasize on the fact, say, section 145, subsection 1 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, talk and clearly say, by the fact, say, the Presido transmit, that is the right letter, go give the upper chamber, House of Senate, and inside that letter, he talk, say, I don't transfer executive powers, say everything, they very, very clear. But some people, they come and they talk, say, we get lawyers for this country, when we say, they go wrong, go court, go argue this thing from this angle. Not be said it they entirely false, so, but because of saying in the eye of the law, every argument, when court will listen to an argument, it acceptable. But when they talk and say, what did our constitution talk? Now say, so long as Oga Presido don't write letter, it don't be very, very clear. It go good. Make we support the acting Presido, make him do everything what if he do, so that Nigeria will move forward.
Yes, so make we go on this quick break. When we come back, the matter just start.
How the matter just start by 10:30. How you take the start? Where you dey? Where you dey since? Where you?
Yes, and welcome back to the program now. Ask It a Hot. For our viewers, they watch us for GoTV channel 98. And they watch us for Star Times channel 195. If they do free to air channel 57, on My TV they do channel 17. Or perhaps to be one of those people where they do DSTV channel 259. Now, see they have that political program with a sun channel with different political matters. And today, matter will carry 3-in-1 coming away. I will tell about the acting Presido that is waiting Nigeria Constitution talk. Following the handover of the responsibility of the role of the president, with Oga Presido, that Oga Buhari hand over to in deputy Oga Oshibajo. The question, waiting on they raise this argument, we say a particular word with the attach on we get to do with coordinating. It can raise a lot of issues. When people come to talk, so why would coordinating be added to the whole thing? Say now coordination the acting president won't do. And then following the our constitution, section 145, subsection 1 of the 1999 constitution, we actually give the responsibility. Say if Oga Presido they come up, make it carry the responsibility of the presidency, give the person they follow. Example, say when the question say that constitution they effectively work in this case. And the second story we get to tell get to do with the suspension of the SGF and the NIMH organs. Normally, 2 weeks investigate. don't pass. We passed last week Thursday. Waiting be the outcome. Why we never still see a report from this same thing? Because we did very much aware, say, when all these cases of the SGF and the money for Ikoyibi be come up, we'll be Nigerians day up to date. We'll be here waiting to happen. We'll be they even follow the informate as they take go until your guy president can say, okay, can set up committee will go look into them. We go investigate them after the suspension of these two strong people. The result, that is what we are still awaiting. And I will come finally we come to ask, say, okay, the 2017 budget we still dey wait. Why we never see 2017 budget where they suppose don't pass normally traditionally from January? It can't be say May don't enter May. We never still see any submission. Why are we having this long drag? Why would they get this delay? These are three issues we don't present to now, and our phone lines still they very much open for now to call and contribute. And Chukwudi also still the studios with address these matters. They go.
I know where I go before if I know.
No, make I no recognize your presence.
My name they sweet for your mouth. Chukwudi.
Make I no recognize your presence.
My name they sweet for your mouth.
No, it is ideal for me to recognize your presence.
My name they sweet for your
house.
My name they sweet for your mouth. Thank you. Chukwudi see this where I won't go before. If not inside studio.
Where and what if you had
2017 budget one are supposed to submit in September. You not submit them until December. Now Nigerians, what is the now you come out here and say budget. Very, very important. Now when I first start to give budget name, 2016 budget of change. 2017 budget of economic recovery and growth. 5th month now we dey enter so. Make una do wetin go make Nigerians their belle sweet o. Nkubi I dey talk am now. People go talk say I dey holla you. I dey holla you.
This is your hand way. This is your hand way they raise. Now way they open that your broad eye they open and give me. You want slap me? They carry hand, they give me the open eye as if you want slap me.
Who talked about slapping?
No, look at your actions now. As if now you this already the budget pattern they affect. As if me I know they affected as well. If they talk as if they implement and not me and you go benefit from them.
No be waiting at the top.
Why you got the open eyes on me?
It's my natural eye of opening.
What is your natural eyes? There's nothing natural about it.
Nkubi, you see now fight you carry come.
There's nothing natural about this big guy.
You dey run come from the topic.
Even go as far as even extending hand. So I dare you.
It's called gesticulation in English language.
Gesticulation with one hand. Carry and the rest give me for front, for even towards my cheek.
In our fight, you carry come. It's clear.
Madam Joy, Coach Joy. Make we recognize the presence of our first lady.
It's very clear.
Hold on. Coach Joy, good morning. Welcome to Us the Hot.
Good morning, Nkubi, and welcome to the...
Thank you very, very much,
again, from the investigation where you go do.
Yes, I don't know what to intern now, but me, I know what I go for.
Chukwudi, welcome. Good morning.
Good morning, Coach Joy, all the way from Abia.
Yes, my own be say, if you see before, when our president go travel, go that first medical vacation, he write letter by himself, go give the Senate, say Osibanjo na acting president. But this one, if you not can remember, our president supposed to travel today, as the news told us, if you can remember. But because last week they said in go that Jumel service for that Friday, in go prayers. And I think come saying head no con they strong so much like that. Now I'm making travel on Sunday. So me I think say no being write that letter. Now maybe now one of the cabals or the cabals where they are going to put that coordinating. You know suppose put coordinating anything for that letter. You understand? So make our leaders there, this APC rule government, make them do things when they cause wahala, kasala for Nigeria. Make them do things where go benefit masses. And as when I talk about budget, they feel say these two arms of government, they are not serious. They are only interested in their own affairs. Let them wake up. Now, be my talk this afternoon.
Thank you very much, Madam Coach Joy, for this solid talk where you talk. But then, make we also not on they rely on waiting. Maybe say they rely on say maybe absorption. Say maybe someone another person right time. But then make we collect this call from Prince. Prince, they call us from Bayelsa. Good morning, Prince. Welcome to Us the Hot.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
This matter when we talk. Hello. This matter when we talk.
Yes.
Though it's not the person. It is the office.
Okay.
Now 2 in 1. Now 2 of them now contest election. Now 2 in 1. If president say maybe in the sleep, in second now go answer. Now make everybody get ABC. So make them forget the person. It is the office. bros, I know they look my house. If anything happen when I come back to my family, now you are go old. You understand? So it is not the person, it is the office. So no Nigeria forget that letter or no letter issue. So make we forget that side. On the other hand, for that AGF matter,
yes,
I think they are trying to play politics with us. Something they we will not know. Not everything that they tell us. On the aspect of the budget, I think then they make us they suspend them as government, because if you have, what would they use since January till now? Later you go and tell us, they will stand up tomorrow, tell us budget money if it still lasts for the next month again. So then they play with us, because if you check out now, we don't get trust for what that they do, because at the end of the day, it be like say small money there for corner way, they say no they budget so they fund us, because at the end of the day, if you check, if they're not even doing today, next month they go see pay salaries to state. So where all those money come from? Now see extra budget. So look, we just stay straight with ourselves. It is not fair. Now my contribution with that.
Okay, Prince, thank you for this contribution. All the way from Bayelsa, more colleges to that call from one of our callers. Good morning, welcome to us the hot, Madam Justina.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Chukwudi and Nkubi, good morning.
We greet you.
Concerning the issue of president and budget. See this government, then they rule us. Then they say we will not be. And Igbo man or Igbo woman, they can't deceive us. See, number one, the issue of president and the Spaniard.
Advice.
We know their plan. They won't pursue the man. Maybe Kukuba leave the man, may rule us, because we like the man, this is Subanjo. If you rule Nigeria, Nigeria will better, because he's a Christian.
But Madam Justina, now the same work two of them they do. Now why for 2015, as them vote President Muhammadu Buhari, they also vote in vice president or the person went wrong with him, Yemi Oshibajo. This one will be about whether or not Christian. This one about the competence of the individual. We don't note your point on that one. You get anything to talk about the 2017 budget?
The budget too. You remember last time when I called, I mentioned this budget. They know they're ready to read budget for us 2 years ago. Yes, because tomorrow they go read, the next tomorrow you don't lose. They know see them again. For budget, let Nigeria carry on. Because they know they're ready to read any budget. 29 will make 2 years, nothing to achieve. Another one again, when I won't let you know, they know they deceive us. They say they pack a Chibok gas 82 come. Now they know where they pack them come, because if they Chibok gas them, all of them supposed to get belly, all of them.
They're supposed to get waiting.
Yes, they're supposed to get belly now, because as the other person one carry can come. Now so this one nobody they touch them.
Okay, Justina, thank you very much for this important contribution. Even though you touched topic when we said yesterday, now we discussed that one, but you don't talk your mind. Afyong from Lagos. Good morning and welcome to Aside Hot.
Afyong, good morning. Be like your television they on right now.
Afyong, we always talk and say reduce volume of TV and call us. If we cut this call now, it go be like say we stubborn, but we go just do am like that. When we cut the call, anybody wey wan call us, reduce the volume of your television and talk your mind so that the full Nigeria go hear you. Justina don talk in mind as e take concern this matter so. But like we dey always dey emphasize, if we dey look issues wey dey affect us inside obodo Nigeria, make we dey look am from the perspective of the Nigerian. This one no be matter of na pastor or na this church or na that mosque or in trouser no dey reach ground. He dey read in Bible, he dey read the Quran, he no dey do this, he dey do that. Na competence of the individual. If the person see Nigeria as country where we say, I go give my sweat, I go give my blood, I go do everything for to ensure say my country dey okay, we go cut cap give that particular person. And why would they talk and say, if this country better na all of us, if e spoil, na still all of us go still suffer am. Why not come out, support government when they come and talk say, we wan make it good. Maybe they give them support so that we're going to see better results.
Apart from that, religion or ethnicity, no being go put food for your table. Religion or ethnicity, no being go do it, no being go provide that good roadway, your motor go fit drive. Religion or ethnicity, no being go do it, no being go fit provide those infrastructures. We go actually provide employment for Nigerians and all that. Now, waiting, it get to do with the individual involved. and waiting the individual feel offer. Now if we waiting with the look at, because we don't see a lot of people who say in the name of religion, yet no see any result. In the name of ethnicity, yet never no see anything. But now the person gone. Waiting the person, waiting define the individual, waiting be in character. Now person will say if we give responsibility, he go fit do something effectively, do and well in the to the benefit of Nigeria.
Make we even call do am, make we even do state and capital, make we do religion. From 1999 go reach 2007. From 2007 go reach this 2017 what we do so now. We never ever get any situation when we say the president come from one religion and the vice president come from that same religion.
Exactly.
Under Chief Olusegun Obasanjo na Christian. In vice president Alhaji Atiku Abubakar na Muslim. Under Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, president Muslim, vice president Goodluck Ebele Jonathan Christian. Under Goodluck Ebele Jonathan Christian, Namadi Sambo Muslim. So even this one not be Christian Muslim. Now the result now they see. Jonathan they call us all the way from Lagos. Okay, Jonathan, good morning and welcome to Acid Hot.
Good morning, chukwudi. Good morning, nkubi.
Good morning, Oga Jonathan.
My own point is say, as regards the budget, the Senate don't get any.
Hey. What just happened, Chukwudi?
Hey, Oga Fatobi.
Chukwudi.
And if like say you want to talk, say the Senate don't get any excuse. But if you go get chance,
I bet make you call us back. Make you call us back.
So you go talk your mind about this matter so.
And they're going by what he be talk, Chukwudi. And make also add this one say, even when there was an attempt, there was an kind of attempt, say they won't get through religion, handle power. We know what will happen. We know as some kind of player talk say this no go work for Nigeria. And as a result of that, we can't see that collaboration because they believe say, okay, integrity now comes first. Not be about individual or religion. Now integrity of the people they bring in, now do it, now come first on any matter we get to do with development. And now what is supposed to be.
Very true. Very true.
So going further, we don't hear all the issues that Chukwudi. The most important thing we say, at least this budget matter, it is very, very, just as a lot of people don't question, say, wait to, they don't understand how this government they go about this budgeting. Now, something we say really call for waiting, concern, because if we don't get a trend, sincerely, if we don't get a trend or a tradition where our government, every time they will come inside system, they don't go do some certain things that appropriately the way they're supposed to do them. Release things the way they're supposed to release them. For instance, okay, if just as we talk, they begin 1st of January, we suppose don't they see a lot of actions play out from that way. We say you go feel help that year, that particular year run economically. But if we don't say system, we say government, they don't they used to say, okay, maybe they bring this particular plan half year. You know they work like that. That's why we also need to at least make sure say we do things appropriately, place at least priority to what we're supposed to place priority on. We get Dagogo. Oga Dagogo, they call us from Lagos here. Good morning, Oga Dagogo. Welcome to us, the Hot.
My brother, good morning.
We greet you, Oga Dagogo. You there?
What do I want to talk concerning this budget issue?
Okay.
Why every year, now this government always gets problem of budget? Last year, na budget padding. This year, na delay. Waiting they go call this one now. Every time, this government, if they don't get anything to offer us, maybe they just come out openly, tell us they don't have anything to offer. The year don't run, this is the first quarter, the second quarter, yet we have budget never passed to be. Waiting they happen. People are suffering. And they are collecting their allowance and everything where they do every week or every month. And people are outside here suffering. The small one will go to the masses, they carry and sit down for there. Not with this same budget, they say police, you go carry seats for person house. I mean, they go.
The appropriation chairman,
Waiting with their problem. They go budget, they will carry budget, this thing go.
Hey,
Oga, we don't note your point. But waiting you talk now also waiting a lot of Nigerians, the frustration, when a lot of Nigerians they express. It go good make those when they go for government know say the reason why they did here now because they represent the Nigerian people and the fact say una self we know say una be human being and una need sleep and una need rest and una need time to spend based on say okay una own family and una self but una go remember say now una come and tell us say we won't represent una and now why we come and talk say okay go ye forth and represent us.
Thank you.
Why e be say the things when go better our lives come dey delay. We know say the House of Senate don't come and come and say okay even reach June una fit dey spend extra But the points when we say Oga Prince raised, they're very, very valid. If the year they start for January, okay, we even can talk and say, based on say changes don't day for our financial year. If you suppose submit something by September, it can't be December. Even if they submit December, reach May. Uche, they call us from Lagos.
The 5th month.
Good morning and welcome to Acid Hot.
Chukwudi.
Good morning, Aguchi.
Good morning, Mr. Nkubi.
We greet you.
You don't come back for your journey.
Yes, my mission.
Okay, your mission, not journey.
No, na mission I go for.
Okay. Welcome.
Thank you.
You see this matter we will discuss. This matter don't tire everybody. So what thing they have to say, this government, you know, go tell you, say they no get vision. We are like Mohammed today. Like Mohammed, they get waiting to talk every time. Everybody know that. So the country, whether they pass budget or they no pass budget, Nigeria don't they live on. So if they like budget, make them pass. If they don't like, make them no pass. We go they eat, we go they go. Even they like, make them ban every food, we go survive. They no be kill us. Not be them create us. So,
but then, Ogochi, if we they talk like this, then where that where our own responsibility as Nigerians coming? Because if we say, okay, make we leave government, maybe they do anyhow, maybe they do it anyhow they want to do things, maybe they do it. Then where we go come in? Because if now us in the lead and things they go bad the way they go. I know they go the way we supposed one time. Shall not to say it is also our own responsibility as Nigerians to say, wait to our leaders, we not go agree for this one. Now don't they deviate from the plan. When are the plan? When are the proposals?
These people, they power part also. We don't get power where they day. We know they talk say them go do this or we go do that. We not fit do anything. Even you know say we not fit do anything.
But Oga Uche, if election time reach, who they come meet, make you vote for them?
How many times they will come meet you to make you vote for
them? But if election, but Oga Uche, when did they make them get the office when they day? Now because of us, when come out. Come put our hands, say, now them. If not, it will be personal or private business for them. So all this sit down look attitude, you know, go work for government. Oga Uche, we don't note your contribution. We
Thank
appreciate
you very much.
What you don't talk. What you always they talk now, say, make people take advantage of platform. For example, on top of Acid Hot, issues when we say ordinarily, maybe you know go see them, they discuss them for television because of say English strong or English too much. We they talk them here and people they talk their mind as they concern this particular issue. We they always they talk and say Nigeria and our country,
yes,
it no go spoil. Make we join our hand together to move this our country forward. These 3 stories what we don't discuss today, they're very important issues. And now why would they encourage people to at least ask questions, discuss, the one way you know, teach another person, so that all of us go there the level when we say, when person come meet us tomorrow, come tell us, say, now like this, A, B, instead of like this, we go tell them, say, no, now like this, B. Remember, if it's better, now all of us go enjoy them. If it's poor, now all of us go suffer them. Which one good, better, or sufferness? Until we come back again tomorrow with another topic where they come up plenty smoke.
Yes, sir, tomorrow on another day. Bye-bye.
Tomorrow will be another day.
I choose
tomorrow is not another day. It's not another day. It's yesterday. Tomorrow is another day. No, it's not another day.
I don't come here. I want rest.
English teacher. I want rest. To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love her.